What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about Based AI, an AI project that is actually super interesting right now because it blends AI and also meme coin culture. More to come on that. Very decent correction from the top. It's a project that has been under my radar for quite a while, but after this correction, it's when I actually started considering this project. At the time of me shooting this video, I don't actually hold it, but it might change in the very foreseeable future. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm bringing videos on a daily basis, and also make sure to follow me on X because there's a lot of alpha coming your way every single day as well. So what is Based AI? First of all, this is a blockchain layer 1 on ZK, LLM, and also enabling smart contract. I know it sounds very complicated. What is ZK? ZK, of course, is the zero knowledge technology, a brand new tech which associated with very minimal cost and super fast. LLMs are large language models, and smart contracts, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably know what they are. One of the main things that actually caught my eyes initially is that this is from the original devs of Pepecoin, not the Pepe that you guys know and love that went to the billions in market cap, but the actual OG Pepecoin project that was launched in 2016, even before Doge itself. This could, I don't know if I can verify this, but I think that this is actually the first meme coin sitting on the blockchain, which is pretty impressive. So this is the OG project. It's actually been in the talks for quite a while now, and I could probably cover this on a separate video if you guys are interested, so let me know down in the comments. But what you need to know for the purpose of this video is that this project is very much correlated with Based AI, and I'm gonna come to that in how all the system is very deflationary in a second, because there's actually a lot to cover, and Based AI itself is quite complicated, so I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. And there's a lot of information also about the encryption, etc., which I'm also myself not smart enough to understand, but I'm sure that if you guys go to the white paper, maybe some of you are gonna be able to find out. One of the main things that you need to understand is that Pepecoin also is burned to create Based AI tokens, meaning that the Pepecoin supply is actually very deflationary. Pepecoin right now is sitting at 386 million in market cap. It doesn't have a massive volume of transactions, so I think it's something for the OGs at this moment, but who knows, maybe in this bull run, at the end of this Memecoin super cycle, it's gonna go to new highs. Let me know if you think so. I haven't really researched it that well before, so I'm gonna probably make sure to make another video, as I said before, if you guys are interested. And it's all these little massive exchanges. It's only on Maxi and BigGet, and for the rest, it's really only on the centralized exchanges. The thing is that, again, the maximum supply is deflationary because tokens are burnt to create Based AI tokens. And from when I was able to find the documentation, the tokenomics keeps changing. But from the moment of me shooting this video, I think I understood that 1,000 tokens a day of Pepecoin generate 2 tokens of Based AI every single day. And this is pretty much the ecosystem to run LLMs. So if Based AI was to come to the previous all-time high, I made a calculation, that would be over $20 in passive income, stacking only 1,000 coins of Pepecoin, which would be around $3,000 if the price of Pepecoin stayed the same right now and Based AI came back to the all-time high, which is around 2x from here. As I said, the goal of this is to be a layer 1 blockchain for all these LLMs. Right now, it's on the final testnet, but the mainnet is probably going to be available very soon. And tokenomics are going to change again in structure, so I'm not even going to focus so much on the tokenomics side of things because it's something that is probably going to become updated in the matter of a month or two. And also, rest assured that this is shilled by very big influencers. Kyle Chassis is probably the biggest person that I've seen talk about this project, and he was talking about this project when it was 2x from the price of today, and he was even saying that it will be bigger than Bitensor. That is a very bold claim, because of course if Based AI, which right now is a market cap, let's see, of 150 million, I mean, if this was to go to the billions and actually surpass Bitensor Tau, then you would probably be in for very, very big returns. And a chart that looks quite bullish as well. I mean, if we were to focus on the chart, we can see that it pretty much started from zero. It was launched around 1 year ago. It had a massive run and it had 2 corrections already. So after the, the big run, this is actually one of the lowest entries that you can get. so it looks quite good to me. When it comes to the smart contract itself, it has a 99 out of 99 DEX score on DEX tools and a 0% buy and sell tax. Something very important for you guys to check, because there's a lot of people, especially in the AI sphere, that go and look for these projects that have 5% buy and sell taxes, meaning that every time that you buy and sell a crypto, you spend 5% extra on the taxes when you do the trade on a decentralized exchange. This is not happening if you trade on a centralized exchange like Bybit or Maxi, which is the ones that I recommend, but any sort of centralized exchange for a matter. But if you trade on Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange, you're going to incur into those buy and sell taxes. I found this very interesting tweet during my research that I wanted to bring out in this video that explains the story behind Pepecoin and Based AI. I'm gonna try to skim through it very, very quickly. Pepecoin, first ever meme coin. So yeah, I was actually right. Next to Dogecoin in 2016, didn't run through an ICO or smart contract, so it went through an actual fair launch, and it was released even before Ethereum. I think that says a lot, and it launched through mining. But in 2016, it had a big challenge because it was associated with white supremacist ideologies, so I guess it was considered quite racist, and it was subject to a rebrand to actually stay listed on centralized exchanges, as this was considered a hate symbol, and Pepecoin was forced to rebrand from Pepe to Meme. So this forced the dev to create their own decentralized network for encrypted data storage, and even the first functioning NFT marketplace, even before OpenSea and NFTs were actually a thing, because 2016 NFTs were pretty much unknown to everyone. 2018 this migrates from proof of work to proof of stake, and then here's the big incident. So Pepe, the Pepe that you guys know and love, was stolen by Pepecoin in 2023. So they're claiming that the devs of Pepe actually stole the idea and the narrative and the logo of Pepecoin and just ran through it and made it become one of the most successful memes in the history of Memecoins. So it's very crazy, very bold claim. Of course, there's not much to talk here because the teams are not dogs. Some people claim to know who they are, but regardless, that doesn't really matter. But here it goes, Based AI into the equation. So Based AI is the open AI layer 1 network to run their decentralized AI model powered by GPU, and proof of use will work, as they call it. And as we said before, LLMs running on ZK and smart contracts. If you buy Pepecoin, you can stake it and you're gonna earn Based AI tokens. Quite bullish to me. There's actually a video explaining this by DC Roth, so yeah, shout out to him and shout out to the author of this post. I found it very interesting. So yeah, make sure to check it out, guys. Gotta give credit where credit is due. So the white paper, I don't want to say that it's built for computer scientists, but it's definitely more complicated than your average white paper. Some of the bits are understandable for me, but some others are really computer scientist cup of shit. One of the main things that I was able to find out though is that there's a lot of emphasis on privacy and the innovation of AI technology combined with the meme coin culture, which is a mix that you wouldn't normally expect when examining a white paper of an AI blockchain layer 1 project. One of the key things that you need to understand when analyzing this white paper is the definition of brains. What are brains? Brains are licenses that are used by users to interact with the AI network and are granted to all of the Pepecoin's holders. So see brains and as some sort of reward mechanism. And what I like about the Based AI network and ecosystem is there's a lot of ways that you're going to be able to contribute. You can be a miner, you can be a validator, you can just hold a license, you can just stake your Pepecoins and hold Based AI tokens as a reward. There's just a lot of ways that you can interact with the ecosystem. The brains make it worth it because they are the license and those are granted to the Pepecoin holders. See it as a reward for taking part into the ecosystem, and it's just like these two ecosystems combined into one, and you get rewarded for participating into this broader ecosystem. And last thing to add on top of this whole conversation is that by earning these licenses, these brains, Pepecoin coins are actually burnt, so the token of Pepecoin becomes more and more deflationary because the supply is drastically reduced, so the tokens become more scarce and more valuable. It's all a matter of demand and supply. The supply is reducing over time, therefore the tokens become more scarce and more valuable for the holders. There's also a halving schedule for Based AI that occurs every single year. So like Bitcoin has a halving event every 4 years, Based AI on the other hand has a halving every single year. That again makes the supply even even more deflationary because the block rewards are halved, as the name suggests, every single year. So that pretty much cuts it for a very broader overview of this project. I would definitely like to cover Pepecoin more in the future because I find this story of also the appropriation of the overall original branding and the original lawsuit, how they generated as a proof of work project and then moved into proof of stake and all these things. There's definitely a lot to cover here, so I found this very interesting. And the fact that this is part of the overall ecosystem, blending meme coin culture and AI, can potentially make this project a winner this current bull cycle that we're in. At the market cap of 150 million, if this was to become one of the biggest AI projects and potentially surpass Bit and Sortao, like Kyle Chassis said, which I don't necessarily disagree on. I think it's possible, perhaps a bit far-fetched for some people. It's definitely in the realm of possibilities. I think that this can definitely be a very good entry. If I'm looking right now, the chart looks quite bullish. What I gotta say, although it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because the volume for this is not that high, which potentially means that not a lot of people are selling or trying to swing trades this project, but the volume definitely needs to pick up more if this is looking to become the next BitTensor DAO. So this is pretty much everything for this video. I hope that you were able to take some value out of it. If you want to connect with me any further and join the best community in crypto right now and be one step closer to achieving generational wealth and financial freedom status, then definitely make sure to check out my group. There's gonna be all of my trading signals and a variety of other benefits are all there. The first link down in the description and also the QR code that you see above my head, or the benefits are listed on the website. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me by email. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.